For all you street bikers out there that are looking for a place to ride, this is one location that has a lot to offer.
Tweaking the model of an organized tour, here's a little something different for you two-wheeling cruiser types.
We're gonna do some riding or what? I have a treat. We have you guys are VIP passport riders. We're gonna do our adventure passport, so I have one for everybody. And we're gonna cruise the countryside, we're gonna go inland, we're gonna get off the coast, and then we're gonna come back on the coast, and we're gonna see how many of these motorcycle passport punches we can get. Passport ride is something we came up with a few years ago, and what it is designed to do is it's a ready-made trip plan. You either go on our website or you call us and we'll send you a passport, and specifically for motorcycles this year, what we've done is we've tagged them with a little motorcycle symbol, and if you get all those stops, if you find all those locations and you get your card punched just like we did in the show, you have a chance to win up to $1,500 worth of riding gear from Tennyson's Yamaha. So it's a super cool reason to get your buddies together, and not like you need an excuse to ride, but we're just giving you one other reason to get out on your bike.
The route on the Passport Tour takes you through a great variety of riding terrain, including tight, twisty backcountry roads to wide, inviting shoreline vistas. The Bruce County region needs to be commended as the roads are paved in great condition and the traffic is light. Our first stop on the itinerary brought us to the quiet little town of Neustadt, home of the Neustadt Brewery.
Here we are, guys. We're at number 12, and the clue was at the historic brewery in one of Canada's prettiest villages. Pick up a case of 10W. 30, yeah. Hope that's beer. But look there's no punch. Uh-oh, now what? But there's a clue. It says the punch is located at the Sulphur Springs at the Saugeen headquarters. So it looks like we gotta go to another stop. But let's go check this out first.
If you ask nicely, Val will give you a tour of the brewery's catacombs dating back to the mid-1800s.
And we're actually starting to walk downhill because the brewery is built as a natural sump, because we're actually at riverbank level now. We're about 40 feet below ground here. And this is the actual brewery, because the brewery was actually built at riverbank level. All where the back of it's all been dropped in landfill, so the levels come up. But that door there would have been the door to the actual brewery outside. These would have all been storage chambers in here. Now, the next cavern is exactly the same size as this, right? Don't be frightened.
Having finished up our very cool tour of the brewery, it was ride time. In addition to awesome scenery throughout the ride, what was really appealing to the tour group was that the destinations we would stop at encourage you to get off the bikes and explore the many unique places throughout the region. Even for our guests who were from the area, there was something new to be found.
It's kind of embarrassing. A lot of these places I haven't been to previous, and it's very, very eye-opening.
Oh, the passport system is great. It gets you to destinations you might not normally think about traveling to. And it's stuff you want to see. It's stuff you want to do, but it's stuff you never check off your list, you know? So if you can get out and do the passport, it gives you a little bit of incentive, you know, to travel to these places, to see the sights and do the activities that's involved with them. It's a great Bruce County adventure.
We've had a couple exciting days and incredibly hot weather. It is warm.
Being on the Passport Tour, I have actually checked 3 or 4 items off my list just in one day. And it's been great. It's something that now I can say I have done that.
After the route and scenics, completing the qualifications by which we define a good ride, comes good food. In many small towns along this route, you will find interesting pubs and restaurants that are welcoming to bikers and serve amazing grub. Even the restaurants on the trip have a bit of adventure to them and stories to be told.
Everybody thinks that there's ghosts here, but the only 2 ghosts that I say would be here would be my Uncle Harley and my grandpa. They like I said, they've ran the hotel since 1919, and it was just a really proud moment, I guess, for me to be able to get it back into the family name and carry on some of their traditions and old family recipes, like my great-grandma's ribs and kraut, and just that home-cooked meal approach that we're really trying to promote.
Grey Bruce area has a large diversity of different areas you want to check out. We went to see a lighthouse, and then in a half hour later we got to see a brewery. Half hour from that we were at the beach. 20 minutes from that we got to see some natural springs. and then you're in the bush and we got to see some wildlife as well, all within probably less than 1 hour driving time from everything. So it's a great spot even for a day trip, though you can't do it justice in one day, but you can get a good feel for the area just in one day.
You can do it easily in 3/4 of a day, but why bother? You know, get our map with the passport and spend some time in the communities. The idea isn't to race around. The idea is to stop, and at some of these places you can go for a little hike to see some secret stuff, or you can go to a brewery, or you can go to a lighthouse. You know, we want you to spend some time here. It's not a speed race by any means. The goal is designed to get you into places that we guarantee that you've never been before.
For a cool bike tour, the Bruce County Passport Tour proved to be a super way to ride Ontario. For more riding destinations to assist your planning, check out our GoRidingTV.com website.